Hello, welcome back to Band of Comrades 2, here in Combat Mission Fire and Rubble. And we are in the next battle, obviously. And the mission is: scouting teams ahead have reported spotting rounds landing around their positions. The enemy has launched counterattacks throughout the area surrounding Pyritz. The enemy is converging upon the towns in our path with an intent to capture Pyritz and divert our attack on Berlin. This is February 8th, by the way, so there's actually kind of a big time jump compared to the last. I think the last one was still in January. Your force is rerouted and will attack on the move. Expect attacks coming from the west and east in force. So from both sides, I guess. The enemy has struggled to make concerted attacks with their militia. Focus on these units and defeat them, and then turn your attention to any battle-hardened threats. So this indicates to me that they're actually using the Volkssturm troops as offensive assets, which seems like a horrible idea. I mean, they're dangerous if you stumble upon them in a forest or village, and they fire a Faust in your face. But on the attack, I don't have much fear of them. Advanced recon probes from 1st Mechanized were moving through the area 2 hours ago and fell to what may be enemy anti-tank fire. One vehicle has its crew trapped in their vehicle unbeknownst to the enemy. Retrieve them if possible. Touch objective. We'll talk about that a little bit later. The enemy route is unclear as we are caught off guard by this attack. Prisoners give the name Sonnenwende, solstice. We shall eclipse their sun. Okay, so that was one of the last attacks, Operation Solstice. Take Overwatch positions and engage the enemy from as advantageous a position as possible. Reinforcement from 401st Guards SU Regiment are on their way. I wonder if these are my ISU 122s or maybe SU 100s, I guess. Artillery support will be on call shortly. Of course, in defensive missions they usually are delayed for a bit, so you don't just put them on the enemy form-up zone. Hold the enemy in place and bring it down upon them when their axis of attack is revealed. So, we have some terrain objectives that we have to hold. We'll talk about that later. And then there's destroy objective, tanks and heavy tank. So, that's interesting. And then a touch objective is this knocked out vehicle on the road where we have to rescue the crew for 200 points. We have as available support as reinforcements, and then just says nothing. So I don't know if we will get more, but oh, I guess over here I thought the fire support. Okay, never mind. Okay, so we have fire support, the mortars, howitzers, rockets. And we will get our 2nd and 3rd platoon tanks and tank riders, and then later the 401st Guards SU Regiment. Enemy forces, a mixed bag of Volkssturm, Wehrmacht, Kriegsmarine and self-propelled guns from one of 2 Waffen-SS units are reported to our front, Nordland or Polizei Division. These units are very uneven in quality but are unusually prepared for the attack underway. Yeah, especially the Polizei Division was one of the best Waffen-SS divisions. And Volkssturm and Kriegsmarine, of course, bull. Enemy starts with 1000 points, yeah, okay, for reasons. Move into defensive positions, weather the attack, and then split the enemy force and crush them. Okay, so this is a tactical map, so they are attacking from here, and I assume also maybe from this direction. At least that's the impression I got from the briefing. It's a bit hard to gauge here. So this is the map. I'm coming from up here, and my plan is as follows. 1 tank platoon with the T-34s, and the sappers will go to hill 20. We will stay behind the hill for now in like an ambush position. I will not go directly on it for now, even though there are fortifications for us on here actually. So maybe we can use these later, but for now I will stay behind the hill. Because I kind of assume that they have an artillery spotting point on here. We have 2 of them as well, by the way. I put one of them a bit more into the village here, where I can't really see easily. And another one I put on this position here somewhere. Oh yeah, over here, because that seems like a flanking route where they can maybe get into the flank of the hill. So, and the rest of the forces, which consist mostly of the sappers, some Sherman tanks, and also I think one platoon of tank riders, as well as my support troops with flamethrowers and such, they will disembark at the northern edge of this village of Repeno, and will then spread out in the village and defend from inside the village, where my PPSH-41 should give me a decent advantage against the Germans, especially if they come at me with Volkssturm guys, which are obviously not that motivated. And yeah, that's basically my plan. We will fan out. Our main position is here, our flank position is here. We will stay behind the hill, and we will wait for the Germans to reveal themselves, destroy them in part with artillery, and then hopefully win the mission. And here we go. By the way, German armor will, according to the briefing and also according to the history that I know, will mostly be Stumpf. There is in the briefing a mention of getting points for destroying a heavy tank. If so, that won't be from the SS divisions, but might be an attached unit. Like, it might actually be a Tiger or a King Tiger. Okay, the Germans are shelling the hill, and they're actually shelling a bit behind it as well. That is annoying, because that's where I wanted to disembark. We will see how long that will take. Oh, and I should mention, this is where that destroyed vehicle is. Here, it's an SU-100, and this is where we have to rescue the crew. Now, it's a touch objective, and that's all it mentions. So I'm going to assume it's just a touch objective, in which case I will worry about it after the attack is broken. However, I can completely rule out that there's some trickery going on. Like maybe if the Germans touch the area first, they get a bunch of points, so it's like they captured the crew before I could get to them. In which case, well, tough crap, I guess. But the briefing doesn't make mention of that. What I'm seeing here, by the way, is that they're putting down smoke here, which kind of indicates to me that maybe there's some kind of infiltration attack going on here, which I kind of saw coming. I didn't see this flank here, I just thought maybe an attack would come across this angle. So I'm thinking about what I want to do now that I can't directly disembark at the hill. I don't know how long that artillery will go, and I don't want to wait the tanks in the open here. I might divert them to this angle here then, since they are attacking here. But that's very risky. Closing in on the village. Over here I will drive into this little nook here where the smoke is. It's kind of in a depression as well, which might actually give me a good ambush position there. I am a bit worried now that I think about it. My T-34-85 is actually my best anti-tank asset. And I kind of have them off the grid now, but okay. So far no contact. Entering the city now. Oh well, city and village. Sappers dismount. think I saw movement there. Yeah. Okay, so here are the Germans. There are lots of contacts now. Oh, took a casualty, that's annoying. Those are SS troops, so they, those are Volkssturm troops, obviously. I hope this tank spots them as well. I put them up for crossfire, but I'm a bit worried about this guy's flank. Okay. Okay, we're dealing lots of casualties to the Volkssturm guys. There seems to be an SS squad in here, which is worrying me because they have a machine gun. So I need to get a fire on them. The Volkssturm, like, they're already turning around here, so yeah, they're a nuisance. I just need to be careful not to maneuver my tanks close to them. Okay, yeah. So they have a tank here, moving around behind the forest. Oh, my tank is already shooting at the SS, that's good. That was a decent hit, I think. Ah, they're targeting the upper floor though, that's annoying. Oh, that's the enemy Stuck. Somebody's seeing them. Oh, my machine gun team. Well, they might be as good as dead. The Sherman tank can't though, but if I hunt them forward slowly but surely, I might be able to reveal that Stuck. Oh, there's another spotting contact for a tank. I have at least one tank that sees in this area, so they might spot them. Maybe I should have unbuttoned them, but I was worried about enemies sneaking up. Yeah, okay, there we go. Okay, time to show some balls. Let's see how fast we spot it, and if we spot it before it spots us in turns. We are in a good position. Yeah. Okay, got the first one. The second one's actually driving there as well. I wonder, why don't I see these hit decals? Is that some graphic settings that I have switched off by mistake? Infantry is driving a mod. Okay, how does it look over here? What the fuck? Oh, the SS is flanking our tank. Does he have a Faust? Oh, he had a Panzerschreck, holy shit. Infantry, you just saved your tank's ass. Over here on the other side of the village, it's relatively quiet except for the two tanks, but there are spotting contacts over here, so I think there's another axis of advance down here. So I'm just gonna put my guys into like hidden positions between the buildings, especially the tanks, and hopefully we can destroy that attack. Over here, of course, we're still under fire and in combat, but I think the Volkssturm guys here, yeah, these guys are well, comical in their incompetence. I think there was a cook-off, yeah, okay. I moved the tank up even further so we can control this crossroad in case more tanks pop up. The other flank, by the way, with the T-34s is completely quiet so far. The SS here also hasn't moved much. Okay, I will move up the infantry a bit to secure my tanks more. Told the tank to unbutton so we can shell the infantry before they actually reach the village. Because they are attacking this angle. That's more Volkssturm, guys. So yeah, it's best to get them down now. As I said, the infantry is moving around a bit, just so we can get more spread of infantry and more eyes on different targets. There's another tank moving here, by the way. Lots of dead Volkssturm dudes. Oh! Okay, that's the Jagdpanzer 4. Alright, little rewind. This is the same round again. We are north of the hill, which is not being bombarded anymore, I think. Anyway, over here I placed my Sappers and T-34s when suddenly this appeared. There's SS troops sneaking up here. It seems to be a Rifle Grenadier team for now. And after that, normal infantry, sniper in there. Seems an SS infantry squad of some description. Machine guns as well, and Panzerschreck, which is worrisome. And my tank spotted them, and I think that should be the end of that next round. Got a first kill there. So yeah. Come on, get a good HE into there so they actually go to ground. I don't want them to reach that cover. Nope, just when I said it. No. Okay. That has given them something to think about. Seems to be an infiltration troop, I guess, going for the hill. I wonder if I shouldn't ignore the hill for now and move to this line here. This, at least the infantry, move them to this line of. I mean, that's like a little creek, I guess, to get the SS guys out of here. Yeah, that should be the best idea, I guess. Other than that, I don't think the Jagdpanzer has moved anymore, so we will have to work on that problem. We got our mortars. I don't know if we will be able to get them on target very quickly. We received 2 tank platoons and tank riders, which will finally go to the hill where we wanted to go from the start. I'm firing HE in me here. Yeah, so that one buttons up. Okay, now we can flank it. And I already told my tank here to get into a flanking position behind here, and then we can pop up. Maybe behind these buildings and get him. Although it does sound, yeah, he's actually coming forward. Well, that's stupid, mate. So you were in a pretty good position, I have to say. That makes it easier to flank if he doesn't actually drive, even if he doesn't drive just here in front of my tanks. Yeah, that's not the best move ever. Okay. That could have gone wrong. Apparently there was still SS guys in here. Okay, that ends my flanking maneuver on the Jagdpanzer. 2 too bad as well. Anyway, over at the other flank, we are trying to gain that line that I indicated earlier. Was that another Faust? Well, didn't sound like it did anything. The line here at the river. Here we go. And there's more spotting contacts on the other side. I also moved the tank a bit more down. Huh? Oh, that's a destroyed tank. Okay. So we have a Panzerschreck team here, which we will hopefully get with our tank. Oh, there's more spotting contacts. Volkssturm, guys. Huh. I think there might be another push from this direction towards the hill. Alright, we need to first get them out of there. I hope that will get rid of the last of them. After that, I think I might actually do a wide flanking maneuver behind here. So I can get into its flank, or at least get it to when it spots me here for a bit, it will maybe turn around and I can flank it with one of the other Sherman. Either way, the thing is going down. Okay, this Panzerschreck team has actually reached the hill. Don't think it will make much of a difference. Of course, my submachine gunners will get him. Other than that, major attack going here. Oh, and here, apparently. Okay, those are SS troops who go through that line. Huh, we'll see how this develops, actually. Okay, next try. Are you kidding me? They sniped them out of there. Okay, so they were still alive. Fuck. Okay, at least the crew doesn't rattle. Oh no! I wanted to take cover behind that. No! Oh no, okay, this is going really wrong. It's an HQ team as well. Damn it, the Jagdpanzer will be able to see me. Oh, this is bad. Maybe the smoke and dust from the building will... Never mind, I'm a genius. I'm an absolute genius, apparently. And all it cost was one tank commander. Well. That was weird. Okay. Anyway, hope you enjoyed it. We are moving into this hill here. Thanks for watching. And have a nice day.